Hey Wells, good morning. It is Friday, November 21st. Let's recap the markets and go over Tesla here. I've been getting a lot of requests for Tesla as it continues to pull back. We've been getting sort of a lot of red days across the markets, and I know a lot of people are sort of scared. Big headlines, right, in terms of AI bubble fears. So let's go over all of that in terms of what I'm expecting, just based on technical aspects. And as always, before I jump into the analysis, let's review our trades so far for this year to see how we're doing. You guys can see we're absolutely killing it, right? We're up 100K in profit, guys. And as you know, we only started with 100K in the beginning of January. So we're up 100% overall for the year, 63% win rate across our trades in Discord as well. And we have been doing fantastic over the past few trades, okay? We did close out Upstart and Lululemon today, pre-market, just to de-risk a little bit from our swings. We're in about 7 or 8 different swing trades as we speak for the month of November. Awesome, solid month overall. We're in green, right, fortunately. So hopefully we can keep up this momentum moving forward. Now we're about to get into 4 or 5 more swing trades going into December. We're hedging our bets, right? We're not only in tech, but we've also hedged a lot, right, on some shorts as well. That's been doing very well. So I do expect a great November and December. And again, guys, all the trades that you see here, everything from Microsoft, we shorted S&P 500, TJX, we've been in the long, right? They're all posted here in Discord. So you get the entries, target, stop losses for swing trades, right? You get entries, target, stop losses for day trades as well. So we're going with the trend, okay? So come through, guys. I'm telling you, you're going to make so much money with us. You get commentary on exactly when I get in and get out of my trades as well every single day, so you know exactly what to do. All right, so looking forward to seeing you, and the link is in the bio for you to join. All right, so with that said, let's jump into Tesla, guys. So just as a disclaimer, right, for the Discord group, we bought Tesla down here at the low 200s, and then when Tesla started to consolidate as well in this range, this tightening formation, we also built another larger position, okay? We finally sold Tesla at $420 per share, not all our shares, all right, but, majority of our stake. And now we're holding the rest of our shares to see whether or not Tesla can continue heading higher, because I do believe that we still have a chance, right, for the bulls to defend price. But you can see clearly from the April lows, all right, we have wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to end all of a wave 1 cycle. Okay, so the wave 1 cycle looks to be in officially, and this pullback, we're now considering a 2 wave here, okay, a second wave. So what does this mean? This means that we're expecting a possible WXYXZ correction, pretty complex correction, but it makes sense because when the WXY happened, right, we had a great green pre-market because of NVIDIA earnings, so the market started to pump up, but all of a sudden, right, it dropped right back down. So that is very typical of a failed impulsive wave structure, okay? So if we conclude that's a failed impulse, we're looking for a Z wave lower, closer to the 200 daily moving average. You guys can see on Tesla, this 200 daily moving average cutting across price here. Now, the macro trend is still bullish. However, it is bearish against the 1 hour and 4 hour time frame. So every sort of pump up has been sold off, right? We're making lower highs for the first time, lower lows. So we're looking for this trend on the intraday time frames to continue heading lower, right, and pulling into a good support zone, which is, all around this cluster across the 200 daily moving average. Okay, now if we take some sort of let's take some key Fibonacci extension levels to sort of project out price. I mean, yeah, we're looking at maybe 337, even down to 280 as sort of that main zone that, bulls need to really defend. Now, of course, we can still pump up from here, these levels, right, and get to 520. But, if the trend continues, you're looking at 337 to 280 as your first chunk buy after selling Tesla at 420, right? So that's what we did after the Discord group. We sold at 420. We're holding some shares still because, we still have a possibility to go to 520. But if it does come down to 337 to 280, I'll be looking to buy that area. Okay, so let's see how things play out. Still a lot of time left, right? So expect some pressure, expect selling pressure to continue. And again, guys, we're navigating these markets really well. So come through Discord, right? Again, swing trades, day trades, commentary on exactly when I get in, get out. I mean, look at this, guys, right? We're having a green November compared to a lot of folks that are in red. So, we're doing fantastic. So come through and talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of your Friday and weekend coming up. See ya.